Everyone, Joe here. How are you? Welcome back to my fall 2019 series. And today I'm going to start putting some stuff together in the dining room because I've been using this as a prep area for a lot of stuff, and there's things all over the floor, and I really want to get them up and out of the way. So today I'm going to start here on the buffet with the sidebar that's in the dining room, and you can see I have my stuff out to clean them, and clean them up a little bit, do the mirrors, and then start. Basically, to give you an overview of what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be putting a wreath up here in this center mirror, moving these lamps in. I'm going to change out these shades back into a burgundy shade. I have that big piece that I made, if you saw in that Get Ready, that grape bowl that I used with the pumpkin at the top and the topiary that I made. And then I'm going to add a few other things in here, and I don't know if that's going to be it for this video. It depends on the length, or there might be an addition, maybe the top of the china closet, but I'll see better as I move along through this video. So stay tuned if you're interested in that, and don't forget, if you like this kind of stuff, I do a lot of decorating for the holidays, for fall, Christmas, Easter, and things like that. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It is free. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. You know I love hearing from you. And also, don't forget, I created that Facebook page, Designs by Joe. And if you friend me on there, you can post your pictures, and I can see the stuff that you've been doing. Maybe that I inspired you, or that you put something there that you might have, you'll inspire me. So let me get started, and we'll be back in a second. Here's the wreath I'm going to put up there on the mirror. It's down here on the floor right now. These are actually grape lights that we found at Costco a while back, and for anybody who's followed me, you've seen them before. I basically use them all the time in the fall. These grapes, you see some of them are matte, some of them have like a little bit of kind of like not glitter, I don't know what you call that, like a textured, just to give it some, different light when the lights go on. And then these leaves are almost like velvet. They're really, really nice. So what I did here was I took 2 strands of those, and I wrapped them around one of those wire frames from the dollar store, and I'm going to hang that up. I'm not going to show you me hanging that up. That's too boring. So I'll show you when I get done. Okay, so there you go. I got that wreath up there, and let me tell you, that was no fun. Good thing I didn't tape it. You didn't want to hear me. But anyway, I didn't use a command strip for the wreath because actually I was a little bit nervous because it weighs so much, and sometimes I don't trust those command strips. So what I did was I took the floral wire and I strung it onto that metal ring that the wreath is on itself, and then you see that there's like this scroll work on this mirror, luckily, and I was able to intertwine it in there and try to give it, a good hold. So let me just turn it on for you. So you see that? The grapes all light up, and next thing on this list is I'm going to change out those lampshades. All right, so I changed out these lampshades. These are the real lampshades to these lamps, and we got these lamps in Costco a few years back. Someone asked me, I think last year, where we got them, and I haven't seen them since, but they're really nice lamps. And but I do change out the lampshade in the spring and the summer to white, and even sometimes in the winter, because everything is so dark. So I just try to lighten it up. But this goes with everything right now, the burgundy, and I mean, it's a really neat looking lampshade, and the finial is very weighty, and it's just a nice thing. So as you can see, what I did was I had this velvet runner. It kind of looks like a shawl, actually. I don't know where Marianne got it, but it was in the drawer, so I used it. And I have used it in the past, but it really goes, it's very appropriate this year for what I'm doing. And I moved in the topiary that I made. If you didn't catch that video of me making this, please check that out on my channel. And I placed that right in the center, and it's a very substantial piece. And I'm not going to go crazy on, doing the rest of the top of this. I am going to add some stuff, but if you saw last year, I really did a bountiful harvest, kind of like a buffet kind of thing of pumpkins and plates and stuff. I'm not doing that this year. I'm going to keep it a little bit more simple and hopefully elegant, but you be the judge of that when I'm done. So let me move in those next pieces. Okay, so I'm going to do this kind of simplistic on the sides. I'm not really going to do, a really big, bountiful kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to use these two vases that we have, and they're very, I think they're very Tuscan looking, very Italian looking. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to make a really simple arrangement right here on the side, and then I'll manipulate it around. I'm going to start with this fern that I use for everything. I use it in the spring, I use it in the fall, not in the winter. That's the only time we don't use it. But we're going to use that. And then I have these leaves right here that have a hint of the burgundy in them, like they're beginning to change. And again, with this carry on that theme with the burgundy. And I filled this with plastic bags so that it holds this stuff. So I'm still going to give it some height. And then these, which I'm sure a lot of you recognize from the Dollar Tree, these, I don't know what they are. They kind of look like, I don't know, not pumpkins, not apples, not kumquats, I think they are. I don't know. I don't know really what they are. But I'm going to just put them in here and give that a little bit of height. And then I have another one. This one is slightly different. This one is a little bit has a little yellow in it, just for some variation in color. And again, I'm going to just stick that in here, manipulate these a little bit so that they're nice and full, like that. All right, then the next thing, let me just show you that, okay? Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is, I had these books, and what I did was I covered them with the paper actually the paper's from the Christmas tree shop when you buy something that's glass and they wrap it in it. So I used that to make a book cover, and then I just used a stencil and I did the green leaves with some gold branches on it. And again, it has like an antique-y kind of look. And I think I'm going to put that here, like that. Let me see, or this way. I think like that, okay. Next, I am going to use a candlestick, and all I did was I took a piece of ivy and I just used the floral wire on that, and I'm going to put that right there because it carries on with this green that I used on the book. And we're going to use a gold candle this time because of all the gold that's on this table, okay? Then I took one of the bunches of these leaves and I cut it. There was 6 parts to it. I cut it in 3 and 3, and then I rewrapped it with the wire. And I'm just going to kind of put that in here like this. Open them up a little bit so they're not so flat. Okay, and then I'm using one of these pumpkins that has a little bit of the burgundy in it as well. Okay, I'm just going to put that right here, like that. And then just to pick up a little bit more gold, you have these beautiful glasses right here that have the gold on the outside. I'm going to put 2 there. And I'm going to put 2 back here. Okay, so can you see that? I'll show you better. I'm going to recreate it on the other side, and then I'll show it to you straight on. Okay, so there you go. There's the sidebar. Let me take a close up so you can see it close. Again, here's that quick little arrangement you saw me make right there. Just a couple of things with those Dollar Tree fruit bowls. And then down here, you can see the book that I painted the cover on. And then I put a piece of ivy on the candle holder, kind of, just extends that look of the book. It looks like it's coming to life. And then some leaves and a pumpkin. And then I added in those glasses right there. And then here's another look at this topiary that I created right here. And I'm going to go up and you can see the grape light wreath. And then I'm going to come back down again and over to the other side. And again, the glasses, the book that I painted the cover, a little bit of ivy on the candlestick, pumpkin again, and then once again the same arrangement on this side. I'm going to back up so you can get a better view. Okay, so there's a view of the entire thing from back here. So you can see that. And like I said, it's not as over the top as I usually do. Well, I don't think it is anyway. And but I'm really happy with this. And I think Marianne just saw it and I think she liked it too. I hope she likes it. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, everyone, so that's it for this video. I have to get busy. I have a lot of things to put up in this room. And like I told you before, I have stuff all over the floor, and I really need to get this going. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and be out on the lookout for the next one. It'll be coming up really soon. Okay, everybody, take care. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.